What is up, guys? It's Tommy here and welcome to the Liverpool Burnley post-match analysis and reaction video. Let me know, guys, what do you think about the game, because I'm personally absolutely fuming. It's Groundhog Day for Liverpool again. It's the same old problems rearing their ugly heads. We have one of the most, suspect defenses in the Premier League in terms of, Burnley had one chance, one shot on target in the first half and they scored from it. Klavan and Matip go for the same ball. They are both hesitating. I have no idea why, because they weren't even under real pressure. There was one Burnley player, but Matip is a lot taller than him and he should head the ball away. Klavan gets sucked into the ball and Scott Arfield is there, and to be fair to Arfield, that's a clinical finish. Mignolet had no chance with that, so hats off to Burnley who soaked up a lot of pressure from Liverpool, and then they got their only chance in the first half and they took it, and Anfield was really nervous, and the tension, I think, got to the players as well, because we lacked composure in front of goal and we lacked that clinical edge. And Liverpool went with a very interesting lineup. Sturridge started, Klavan started, Alexander-Arnold started, Coutinho started as well, and James Milner. But I must ask, why didn't Oxlade-Chamberlain start? We paid £35 million for Oxlade-Chamberlain and he can't get into the team ahead of Miller? What is that? I mean, I was happy with the lineup in terms of the attacking lineup. Sturridge, Firmino was a good option, but I still feel that Firmino is wasted on the wing. But yeah, Sturridge is our only real out-and-out striker at the moment. Firmino is more like a false nine, so Jurgen Klopp was right to give him a chance. But I'm just so frustrated, because Liverpool had to win this game if we had any chance of dreaming of maybe getting involved in the title race. But now I think we are again fighting for top 4, and it's so frustrating because Liverpool problems are evident for everybody to see, and Jurgen Klopp fails to address in the transfer window. He had 4 transfer windows, and I'm sorry, Jurgen Klopp, some fans are talking about him as well, and I think some of the criticism is justified, because all Liverpool fans, me included, want success, want this Liverpool team to challenge for the trophies, and we have such a brilliant attack that with a better defense we could seriously do some damage in the league. We created so many chances against Sevilla and Liverpool, and this is a problem. Some days the chances just won't go in. Burnley had a debutant goalkeeper, Pope, who made his first Premier League appearance, and of course against Liverpool he has the game of his life, saving shot after shot after shot. And Liverpool's attack is good, but it's not world class, it's not brilliant, it's not on the level of Man City's attack, obviously, or Real Madrid's or Barcelona, but still Liverpool has some very good attacking players, and with a better defense we could win some games 1-0, 2-0 and challenge for the league title. And that's my biggest frustration. Klavan and Lovren, they are just not good enough, man. Why can't Klopp see it? I mean, there are so many defenders who could have improved us. Look at Davinson Sanchez, I think that's his name. He signed for Tottenham. He's an Ajax prospect. He looks like an absolute brilliant young player, exactly the kind of defender that Liverpool need. And honestly, Liverpool should have gone in for him, because he went to Tottenham quite late in the window. He was, available. But we have been chasing Van Dijk all summer, and even if we sign Van Dijk in the January transfer window, this is what I said in my transfer window review, that even if we sign Van Dijk in January, the title will most likely be gone by then, and we might even struggle to finish in the top 4 if it continues like this. Liverpool will definitely go on a good run, because if we take our chances, we will smash some teams, because we could have scored 4 or 5 today with the amount of chances that we had. So both the defense and today the attack should get criticism as well. Mohamed Salah, I have to say, he is a brilliant player. He is our signing of the season, and I'm so happy for him. He now scored, you know, I think 5 goals already this season. He scored again, and this time it wasn't a lucky goal like it was against Sevilla. It was quite a brilliant strike. After, you know, a long ball by Emre Can, Mohamed Salah latches onto the ball, takes a good first touch and then a second touch, and then he smashes it low and hard into the bottom corner. Absolutely brilliant. And honestly, I felt that Mohamed Salah should have had a penalty right at the end, in like the 87th minute or something. The defender from behind slides in, takes out Mohamed Salah, and it's a stonewall penalty. The referee doesn't give it. There was a similar situation in the first half where Mohamed Salah controls the ball brilliantly. That time the defender doesn't slide in from behind, but from the side he clips Mohamed Salah's legs. The defender is nowhere near the ball, so Liverpool should have had 2 absolute clear-cut stonewall penalties, but this is just my opinion watching the game. I'm sorry that I couldn't upload this video yesterday, but I was out with my girlfriend, and by the time I got home and watched the game, it was just too late. It was like midnight, so I thought better to upload it early in the morning so most of you guys can see this video. And this is even more frustrating now that you know, not only Liverpool conceded from their, you know, 1 big chance in the first half, they also failed to score most of the clear-cut chances. Sturridge, to be fair to him, had like 3 or 4 very good chances. Firmino had some chances, but Firmino on the wing, I feel that he's a little bit wasted. So there is an argument that did Jurgen Klopp rotate too much? But if you put Sturridge on the wing, you could argue that Sturridge is pretty ineffective. And honestly, whatever you say, with this lineup, Liverpool should be beating Burnley. And Burnley looks like they are this season's top 6 bogey sides. There is always a team. 2 seasons ago it was West Ham who got a point or beat some big teams away from home. Now Burnley went to Chelsea, they won there. They went to Tottenham, they got a 1-1 draw, and they went to Liverpool and they got a 1-1 draw as well. So heads off to Burnley, take nothing away from them. They played as well as they can with very limited resources, but this is my biggest frustration, that Liverpool on another day should have smashed Burnley 4-1. On maybe another day, Burnley could have won the game, because there was a moment in the second half where in the 80th minute Burnley got a corner, and you could see the tension in the whole crowd. And even I was, you know, watching the game at home, I was so nervous, because it would have been just typical for Liverpool to concede, and we leave a Burnley player absolutely unmarked in the box. Like how? Why? Why is this keep happening? Can't you practice set pieces at the training week in, week out? I mean, it's so annoying. And I'm sure that they are practicing it. And I think the defensive faults are not because of Klopp's, you know, system. It's because of individual mistakes. But it's Klopp's fault that he didn't sign better centre-backs, in my opinion. He had 4 transfer windows to upgrade on Lovren. And the only player that he bought is Klavan and Matip. Matip is brilliant, but he needs a good centre-back partner. Matip is dragged down. It's like a domino effect when Matip has a bad defender alongside him, and both Lovren and Klavan are just not good enough, in my opinion. And Jurgen Klopp, very interestingly, before the game, he hit back at critics criticizing his defense, saying that other top 6 clubs would be happy to sign Klavan and Lovren. That's what he was saying, and I beg to differ. I disagree with him, because I think other top 6 clubs would go nowhere near both players. Klavan would get probably in a bottom 10 team in the Premier League, and Lovren would get maybe into the a Southampton team, for example. He came from Southampton, obviously, or he could get into an Everton team, hypothetically. None other of the top 6 sides would sign Klavan and Lovren. I just disagree with Klopp here, and it's absolute madness that Klopp thought this will be good enough for the season, this defense, this defensive setup. Robertson is brilliant, he had a good game today again. Alexander-Arnold, still a young player, so he needs to improve. He made some mistakes, but he had a pretty okay game, especially going forward. We are missing Nathan Clyne, obviously, but he won't be back until like December or January, so we have to play with him until then. And what next for Liverpool? It's going to be a painful season if it continues like this. We have to find solutions, and Jurgen Klopp, I'm sorry, but if he doesn't upgrade the defense soon, it will cost him his job, because Liverpool fans won't be happy with just top 4, maybe a semi-final or a quarter-final in the domestic cup. We have to win a trophy, and we have to challenge for the title this season, or at least next season. Otherwise, Liverpool fans one day will turn Klopp. Some of them are already turning on me, which I disagree massively. Let's give Jurgen Klopp time, because he can get it right. This is a team in evolution. This is a team building process which takes time. But the most frustrating thing is that with 1 or 2 signings, and the money was there, with 1 or 2 defensive signings and better signings, this team could have been already challenging for the title, in my opinion, this season. And this is a massively missed opportunity not to upgrade the defense, in my opinion. But let me know, guys, what do you think in the comments below, and thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. See you later. Good day.